How many of these do you think we have?
I have no clue. I don't think we brought any for this.
Yo, what is this? Computer monitors? No, this is a point of sale system. Like at work, what you have?
The POS?
Yeah, it's a POS. You know how much those are? They were trying to sell me one in there. It's a little scratch from being in here, but I don't think we need that. Yeah, it's the full system. Yo, that is sick. Oh, that's birch. But I don't like that. Huh? Oh, these are, that's cool. That's nice. Someone buy that at the flea market.
Yeah.
Can nail it back together a little bit. Got 2 of those. Are those stickers? No, I think it's just like weird postcard things. Oh no, it's little thank you things. Like you paid.
They're professional. Those cards look really good on people.
Yeah, that's like. I wouldn't have thrown that away. Oh, here's a big. Oh, it broke. There was a big letter. I don't know what these things are. You have your phone? You know, I really wonder what those things are. Probably shouldn't have done that. Stackable. There's that Melissa and Doug sign.
I think it's shoes.
Definitely gonna take these. These have some sort of slots that they like fit into.
That earlier.
Interesting. I like them. More of these. Whatever that is.
Touch it.
It's another one of them crates. What the hell? Not including the rest of the wall mount. There we go. So receipt printer, I think. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. What's in there? Hey! Is it a... It's a MacBook. Yeah, it's a Mac. Yeah, Apple. Hopefully that works. I can't remember how much those are, but decent amount. Ooh, another one. Sick.
Yeah.
Ooh, and another one. And we got 3 of them now. Wonder how much these are. I think we have the power supplies and a do not stare into beam. I have one of these. It's cool.
And then coffee makers.
Let me see. Hey, another one, just like the one we found earlier.
3 of the same.
No, what's that thing right there? To the right here? What is that? Oh, a different type. Pretty cool. I think those are like 60 bucks each. Something like that. Not bad. Oh man, I'm so tired. We've been out here for, this has been like an hour, like it's been hours, I think.
Yeah. It was around 6 when we started, I think.
It was. Now we gotta grab those filter things because I think those are worth something.
These?
Yeah. I don't know what they are. We're gonna find out. Okay. Back of the truck. I'm gonna hop out if you want. Broke. Barn door. Penny for your thoughts. Here's some tape, Uline tape. Stuff is not cheap. Or no, that might be a Uline receipt paper, something like that. Penny for your thoughts. Oh no! Sorry. See if there's anything worth it over there?
Huh?
You just pulling it out so we can throw it in? I'm all out of love, so lost without you. I know you were right, believing for so long. I'm all out of love, what am I without you? Ooh, some more. Yo, 2 more of these? Yo, if these work, there's 2 more of these, honey. 2 more of the apple. Man, I hope they work. What am I without you? I know you were right, believing for so long. A little cutting board. I like pig butts and I cannot like. Let's see what else we got. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, another one of these. Oh no. No. Oh no, those aren't drunk. Oh, look how festive. Look how festive. Another MacBook. Yo, if these work, it's gonna be sick. Yo, what? Is this another POS system? Yo, this is another one with another, like a label printer and a receipt printer. Crazy. 2. This is 2 more. Oh my goodness. No, it's fine. You can keep that one where it's at. But then just stack this one up against it. All right, everyone, we're back in the warehouse. I've got everything out here. A lot of stuff that I got out of the dumpster. Some of the stuff that I bought, but most of the stuff I got out of the dumpster. Very resourceful day. We got a lot of good stuff we'll be able to sell, stuff we'll be able to use. I'm very happy to have ran across one Facebook post that was for one item that led to all this. So stick around and run you through everything that I just got. I originally responded to this Facebook post for this shelving unit right here, and I really liked it a lot, and I thought that it would look really good in my studio. I thought it really matched the ceiling and just this overall styling that I had in the studio. And then I go to their Facebook page and I see that they have a bunch of other items for sale. I see this banker's desk, it was for $50. That was for $25. This shelf right here, I think they had for 25. They had this hot dog machine right here, listed for 100. This right here was 25. I really like that. I thought that was super cool. This rack right here, I think 15 or so. And that was all that I knew that they had whenever I was looking through their posts. But I started to realize that I recognized this place. It was a general store, and there's the sign for it. It was a general store that I'd been to before. A lot of locally sold stuff like honey, and some of the pork farmers had some jerky there. They had barbecue sauces that were made here. Really cool store, just had a lot of primitive design to it. Farmhouse style decor, and pallet board as far as the eye could see. So I headed over there, and immediately I see the dumpster. And I see all this, what looks like merchandise, hanging out of it. So I get really excited, but I know that I'm going in there, they're waiting on me. I go in there to pick up the items, and I ask them if I could look around a little bit more and see what they had for sale. They had so much stuff. They had 2 of these desks, and these banker's desks are really nice. They have a like padded area. If it's not a banker's desk, let me know. That's what they said, and they said that this was like a $4,500 desk, and it is solid wood, so I believe it's at least $1,000. I liked it a lot, and I couldn't pass it up for 50 bucks. But along with that, I asked them if everything in the dumpster was free for the taking, and they said yeah. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna be jumping in there and diving through. I told them I had the channel, and they were perfectly fine with it. They said you can take whatever you want. So I had the permission. I knew this would last a little bit into the evening. So as you know, the sun went down, I knew maybe a cop would show up, and I could tell them, hey, the owners, forget the individuals' names, but I have them on the phone. So let me run through some of the things that we found in the dumpster. So they were closing down the store, and they were moving to a new location. And with that, they were doing a lot of upgrades and throwing out a lot of the old stuff that they didn't need. Some of this stuff I'm surprised that they threw out, but hey, they wanted to upgrade, and they seemed like they had the money to do it. And so one thing they were upgrading is the point of sale system. They had this brand of point of sale system before, POS X, so it's missing the little piece right there. I didn't even realize that until just now. But these right here, I have no reason to believe that they don't work. They said a lot of this stuff was working. These right here sell for $50 a piece, and yeah, I pulled them out of a dumpster, so can't really go wrong. I have 5 barcode scanners, and then I have those 4 little boxes right there are actually brand new barcode scanners, never used. Another receipt printer right here. This thing actually sells for about 100. And then I have a Zebra ZP450 label printer, and that does print the 4x6 labels. That was for when they did some of the shipping, and that sells for 100. We actually have 4 cash registers, those 3 right there, and then we have this one right here that I had, it was halfway pried open, and so I figured I'd just do the rest of it and pry the thing all the way open. I felt some change rolling around in there, and all in all, I found about $5 of change in there whenever I opened it. That's not usable. Maybe I can sell the trays individually, but those things brand new are only about 50 bucks. So I'll probably maybe lot all those 3 together and sell them for, you know, like $70 to $100. Got these 2 hot plates. I'm gonna keep these for here at the warehouse whenever I wanna, you know, fry up some pancakes or something like that. They don't sell for that much, but I definitely can use them here at the warehouse. All I have right now over here is a microwave, a toaster oven, and a Ninja foodie cooker, which does a lot, but it'd be nice to have the flat grill like that, because I have an oven, but I don't have the wiring currently to set it up. I'll eventually put it in, but that thing will be really easy to clean and nice to have around. So to come over here, one thing I really want to point out that is a big score for this, all of these anti-theft tags. So this is like for like clothing, you put it on there and you have these little pins. There's boxes of them right here, and then there's some right here. So you put the pin through there, and then it magnetically attaches. And then, I mean, we've all seen them before. And basically it'll go, if you go through the sensors out the door, it'll go off. Otherwise, there's a magnet that they have at the register, and the magnet will demagnetize it, and then it will remove the clip. I have 8 boxes in total of the tags, each having 1,000 in each box, and those are brand new. And from everything I can see, I can get about 100 bucks off of each box. And then I have some what I believe to be used ones in here, and they are selling used for like 20 bucks for 100 of them. And I have several thousand of these used ones right here. Really like this cabinet. I'm gonna be putting this into the studio. A lot of little miscellaneous things, as you can see. These right here are for belts, but they're really nice solid wood, and people sell like those in a lot. I mean, that's little stuff. Got a bunch of exit signs. These are brand new bags, and then there's some smaller little gift bags in there. Got these like 5 coffee machines. These are like the commercial coffee machines for restaurants. I can't remember exactly how much they sell for, but I want to say brand new, they're about 80 to 100 new. Of course, you remember me pulling these out of the dumpster, but I think I only pulled out 2 or 3. I ended up finding a total of 5 keyboards. And then when I was back here at the warehouse going through the bags, I found 2 iPhone 5Ss. These aren't worth too much, and then more than likely, as we all know, they're probably iCloud locked, if they even work at all. I haven't hooked them up yet. Found another simple walkie-talkie. I have like 5 of these. I'll probably use them when we go on ski trips to easily communicate up and down the mountain. A lot of times we don't have service on the mountains, so those are pretty nice to use. And we go in big groups typically. Got this really cool stand out of there. It looks like a little tree, and then there was a blow mold that was in there that was actually, the center was broken, but I think it looks kind of cool on that. I might actually mount that into there and then wire up the wiring, because that does light up. They had their original sign in there. I don't know why they're not reusing it for the new store, but I don't know why. I just could not leave this thing behind. I'm probably going to hang it up somewhere here in the warehouse. I'm not sure where yet, but maybe right there. I don't know. We'll see. And then all these letters, I couldn't leave those behind. Someone will want them. If not, I can just like randomly place. I can spell something. I don't know. Something silly. I can spell Shrek. Boom, Shrek. I'll put Shrek somewhere. She was in there. She was this like 50s, 60s era lady that was selling vintage vinyl floor cloths. And then these right here are also for the point of sale system for retail. These are those like demagnetizing boards. It's for like the RF little tags you see on electronics and you know, random merchandise. It's so that you run this whenever you're checking out, you'd run this across and then it would demagnetize it so that the sticker doesn't set off the alarm when they go through the door. I saw a couple comps that were between 100 and 150 bucks for each of these. It's on eBay, so that's pretty nice. I think these 2 computers were used for the point of sale system, so they might actually still have the program on there. I don't know if the program is worth any money or if there is some sort of password on it. If not, I might just have to restore those to the Windows 7. And we have the product key on top, so that's nice. There's 3 networking phones. One of them is brand new. Those sell for, I think, like $20 or $30 when used, and then brand new, I think they sell for like $50. Those 4 things right there, those are, let me get over there and get one. So these are brand new power supplies that are, I think they're like 24 volt, 5 amp or something like that power supplies. They're just, you know, a variety of uses. 2 amp, 24 volt, 2 amp. They're brand new, never been used. I have 4 of those. Those sell between like $20 and $40. All this cast iron by itself, if it was bought brand new, this cast iron pipe would probably have been about, I don't know, $250 to $500, depending. Some of the pieces are a little bit thicker gauge metal, and then some of them are cheaper, but that was not in the dumpster. This was part of the deal. Okay, I don't know what this is. Maybe someone can help. If you know what this is, let me know. It has like holes in the side of it, and it's like rounded at the bottom. I kind of feel like it's like there's like a crank or something, or like some sort of motor that goes through there, and then it kind of like spins something. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely antique. You see the metal pieces on the corner, and then that's cut to fit right in there. Pretty cool. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty cool looking. These air cushioning rolls on Uline's website, I think they're like 60 bucks or something like that. This is air cushioning before it's actually blown up, like the stuff you get in a lot of Amazon packages. And it's from Uline, and Uline typically has like, you know, expensive stuff. I looked up the part number inside of the spool, and yeah, this looks like, yeah, on eBay we'll get about 50 bucks a piece, and I have 2 of those. These are just labels. I don't think that they're thermal print labels because they don't really make a, I don't have to see. And then it doesn't have a part number on it, but everything I can find, they're just 3x6 adhesive labels. So I guess they're just to like label things with Sharpie or whatever have you. Got a couple little signs, just some of the advertisement they had in there. Pulled a couple of these like bulletin boards, and then that calendar. It's kind of banged up a little bit. My girlfriend Alexis wanted that calendar, so I can probably fix that up and maybe paint the edges anyway. And then I could do the same thing with the other ones, just paint the edges black. And then maybe I can use them in the studio, or maybe the office that I'm going to be working on. We'll see. This is some of the small things that'll probably just be going to the flea market. It's a lot of like primitive stuff. That's a cool little paper towel dispenser. Some of the lights, candles. There's a couple display racks. I don't know what these are, but I'm gonna figure out. It says right there, modular dispensing system. So I'm gonna figure out if that is worth anything. Maybe it's to hold posters, maybe something like that. I don't know. So I did pretty well on all this stuff. This will be several $1,000s in profit by the time it's all said and done. But I got one more thing that I already have in the studio I've been working on. Let me go show you what that is. Okay, so I look in one of the bags and I found this laptop and I see that it's an HP, and I didn't really pay too much attention to it at first, but then I really started noticing that it was a very well built one. And I noticed that it says that it has a built-in graphics card, and I'd never heard of the HP Pavilion Power. So I looked this thing up, and it turns out this is actually a pretty good laptop, or at least it was when it was made in like 2018 or 19. This was like around the $1,000 price range, and it is built for light gaming. It has a 1050 laptop version graphics card. That's not bad for a laptop. It's not spectacular. But when I looked up the comps for what it could get, I found one listing that sold that was for $400. So I looked around and I could not find the power supply, and I looked at the power supply, and it's a really big, thick power supply, and usually the gaming laptops have those, and they're typically not the cheapest thing to replace. But I have a remedy for that, and I always keep this thing around, and this thing has saved me a lot of money and having to, you know, worry about buying power supplies just for something to not work. And no one likes doing that, but whenever you have one of these, this is a variable power supply. So basically you can hook this thing up, and then when it turns on, it has a voltage and an amperage. You can adjust for the requirements of the laptop, and most laptops on the back have the power requirements for the input. So right here it says 19.5 volts at 7.7 amps, and that's actually quite a bit for a laptop. For reference, your phone is like 5 volts to charge at like 1 amp, I think. That's like on average, and then 2 amps for like a fast charging. All you have to do is I have like a bunch of different plugs for like all the different types of connectors that electronics have. And then I have the one right here that it's for. So basically you'd plug that in, and then this little adapter right here goes to these two little ports and then it's labeled right here, positive and negative. And then you would just take like regular like digital multimeter leads, I have a couple of them in there, plug it into the positive and negative, connect it to the positive and negative over here, turn it to the desired voltage and amperage, and then it should simulate it perfectly. Whenever I did that, it started right up, and unfortunately it was password protected, but there is a way to get around that. You can look that up. And so I was able to get around it, completely restore it, and it turns on and it works just fine. But hey guys, that's it for this one. I loved going through all this stuff. It's really fun to go dumpster diving because it's all free. Whatever you find in there, it's just treasure hunting. I do wear gloves, as you can see in the video. I didn't mention everything that's scattered out here. But I'd say I'm probably gonna make several thousand, if not by the end of it, 3,000 or 4,000 off all this stuff. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ooh, how many of those?
I don't know, I can start digging.
Can you start digging?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
You're gonna fall, I'm not gonna help you.
Boy, I'm getting kind of sweaty out here. Oh man. Forgot my forgot the chest. No, I forgot the GoPro little twist thing to mount it to my chest. Otherwise I'd be doing that, but whenever we come back for the second load, I'll put it on my chest with a flashlight, and y'all be able to see a little bit more of what we got going on here. So, until we return.